Hi people, this is Nery again. Okay, I want to say something that really hurts the inside of your heart. We have like these little shakes. Like you never know if a earthquake is actually gonna give hard. Well, a lot of people got their house messed up. They didn't have a house. Other people, they were afraid to be inside their house because, like, if there's a big earthquake, by the time you actually wake up and actually know what's going around you, you go run, get the kids, this and that. You don't know if you lose your life or one of your kids lose their life. So a lot of people was in the street with necessities because their house was so messed up. They was afraid to go in there. Especially if you got kids, you can't just leave them outside. So what happens? A lot of them were in the street, elderlies, and there was this elderly lady that they wanted to bring her to Bayamon to one of her daughter's house. But they charged 400, I think it was 400 and something. I think it was 425 or 50, something like that. And of course, how can you're in an emergency moment, you don't have anything, and they ask you for $450? There was a reporter from the States, I think it was, and somehow they managed to get them to go and pick them up and take them to Bayamon. I heard somebody paid for it. I don't know if it was the reporter, his assistant, somebody there that was from outside came and paid the amount of money so that lady could go, to her other daughter's house, because she's like 90 years old and she has Alzheimer's. So she's, she was very, very sick. And there was nobody here in Puerto Rico that would take their heart. And, if you asking the government help, how can they come and say, oh, you got to pay $425 if you want me to go and pick you up? Wow. Couldn't they do a plan like, hello, I'll take him, and then when you get better, well, little by little, you pay the company back or something like that? This is where Puerto Rico goes. When Maria was here, nobody from the local government here from Puerto Rico came around to see anything. There was one person only, a representative, which I would not vote for him, because bringing to the people here 2 little bottles of water per family and some old cookies, that was to me a slap in the face, a total slap. And when he came looking for my vote, I said, you know what? You're from my side, but I'm not giving you my vote. Because anybody who does this, that comes and gives you some messed up cookies and 2 little bottles of water for a whole family, is a slap in the face. So you could go right around back and forget about my vote, because you're not getting my vote. That's how it goes. So, I'm very, very mad at what's going on in Puerto Rico lately. And I beg I beg Trump, I beg everybody out there, please, if the Puerto Rico don't know how to support, how to govern, kick them out. Bring somebody from the United States to govern this place, because it's haywires. How is it possible that they have a whole bunch of water? Okay, there was there wasn't water like to drink no more, because it's been there for too many years, like 2 years since 3 years I think was the Hurricane Maria. They locked all that up. I never got none of that water. I don't know who the heck got water from there, but there was tons and tons of to cover the roof. It's these plastic they give you, so in the meantime you could get it fixed. There was a whole bunch of those. There were beds. Those people needed beds. Those little little beds that like militaries use. They had a whole bunch of them. There was water. There was how you call it? There was diapers. There was baby food. There was a whole bunch of things that could have been used for those people. How the heck does Puerto Rican government don't feel it? Oh, I know why. They got money. And if their kids hurt, they got the money to help them out. And I asked the government of the United States to check out and see what's going on. Because, you know, this is incredible. This is incredible. I never seen Puerto Rico so bad. You know, in a bad situation. And the other time that we had the other big hurricane, a lot of money was missing. A lot of stuff that they brought here was missing. We didn't get nothing from that side either. I learned to protect myself. My mother gave me a filter. It works very good. And you only got to change the filter every 3 months. And you have water. So here the water don't go that far, you know, like months and months. I think it came back like in 3 weeks. But really, really messed me up was the light. It was like months. So, and at that time, nobody was around to come and see, you know, elderlies. Hello. It's not like people don't know. They do know. The government knows. You know, because I had made volunteer with the government. When Santini was the governor, not the governor, oh my God, I forgot what they call it. But anyway, he worked in San Juan. He does what Julene does now, was supposed to be doing. And he did a great job. And I was one of his helpers. I did it free. There was no money giving or anything like that. But I want to help people from my side, you know, from this area. So I was like a representative of this area. Not getting paid, just doing it for love. And he worked very good with us. He did very good work for us. And we never saw San Juan the way it's like now. Never. So, you know, this is bad. This is real bad. And I think that the government owes an apology to these people. That the government should open all that and give it out. Give it. You know, you can't just play around with the poor people. You can't. That's enough. The United States has us. We American citizen. As an American citizen, we are a colony. Yes, we are a colony. And because you are a colony, even though you're an American citizen, and even though you're born in the States, you come to Puerto Rico, you're nothing. You are nothing. Because that's what you get, nothing. You work hard for nothing. So it hurts. It hurts, really. Because I know how United States work. You know, I was born, raised in the United States. I came to Puerto Rico, well, thinking that it wasn't so bad over here. Because at that time, it wasn't so bad here. So I thought they had the same rights as in the United States. We don't. We don't have any rights of anything. We just got Jennifer, that she could talk, she could beg, but she cannot vote. That's how it goes. I don't know. I don't know what the United States is planning to do with Puerto Rico. But I know one thing. If you don't do anything with Puerto Rico, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have a civil war right here. Right now, they're already protesting again. This is not healthy because, first of all, we lose a lot of money. The bit of money that we could win in San Juan, the people has to close their stores because they know that these people, the youngsters, they start breaking windows and breaking this and breaking that, you know. So what happens now? We're going to lose. We lost millions in the other protests that they were against Rosselló. Now we're going to probably lose more money in San Juan. You know, so what is I would like to know, what is Trump going to do? If I was able to vote for Trump, I would have voted for him because I know he's a good worker. But he's working for the states over there. He say, we are a proud American. Yes, we are. Hey, hello. If you're a proud American, you would be proud. You would also work for, fight for the ones that are Americans, but don't have no right of nothing. Nothing at all. You know, and they step on us and they do whatever they want with us. This government and their government in the States is all the same. Because they come and, okay, they throw a couple of bucks, this and that. Where are the jobs? Okay, where are the jobs? People wants to work, but they ain't hardly no jobs. And when you do get a job, it's minimum. And the food is expensive. Everything is expensive. We got the rent going up. You know, thank God that at least I don't have to pay rent because this is my own house. But how you call it? Other people has to pay rent, and it's expensive. It's starting to get expensive, you know. And then you have to give security also. So the light is expensive. Everything is expensive. The people who live in the how you call it countryside pay a little less because they don't have the sewage or anything, you know. Especially if you live in the high side of like we do. We live in the high side. So what happens? We don't need the sewage part. But other people do need it. You know, other people has to move wherever it takes them. And it's a shame that we are not treated as American. Hello, Americanos. So what's wrong with Puerto Rico? And I would like Trump to at least see this video. Because it's not fair for not the one that could walk and do everything, because what the heck, they could, you know, you could invent anything, sell whatever, you know, you could invent something. But you got the elderly they don't have no one, you know, their kids either left to the States or never had kids, and they have to depend on neighbors. You have disabled. It's not like in the United States that if you have a Medicaid, you could buy your wheelchair. I don't know now, you know, but I'm talking about that time that I was there. You buy your wheelchair, you buy your braces, you know, your crutches, whatever you needed for your disability. Not here. If you can't afford a wheelchair, you better go and get your bed and sit down there. Yes, sit down. That's why every time somebody gives me a wheelchair, hey, my father died and I have this wheelchair, would you like it? I take it. Because I know right now my wheelchair broke, and now I still have a wheelchair because somebody gave it to me. You know, all I had to do was change the seat part, because the seat part is like plastic. So when you sit, it goes down, and I don't like my legs dragging. So, you know, we are not treated like American citizen. We're not even recognized as an American citizen. So I'm saying, if you guys, Americans, if you really feel proud to be an American, I want to be proud too, because I was born in Brooklyn. But I can't feel proud when you guys got Puerto Rico the way you have it. You know, and I blame you guys. Why? Not you, the people, but the government in the state that has not come in and stopped all this. All they did was put, how you call that? They sent from the government, promesa, something like that. And what happens? They take out more money, and we got to pay more money to them. So at the long run, all we do is pay, and nothing is done. Nothing is done. You should see the streets all broken up. You should see, how you call it, the trees. Okay, I still got my old tree there. We've been cutting it up little by little. If you want to see it, I don't know if you could see it right there. We had to cut that, and my husband haven't had time to cut it more, and, you know, to put it somewhere. So he's cutting it little by little, because I can't get no help from nobody from here. So why should I waste my time calling for Maria? I called like a year and a half. Then I just insulted them and hang up, and heck with it. We'll find a way of cutting that tree. As simple as that. So, people, I'm saying it is hard. It is hard in Puerto Rico. I want the government of the United States be a pure flesh, proud of you Americans. I want to be a proud woman, an American. But when I see that only you consider Americans, the ones that are in the States, they have the States, but the one that this island has the American citizen since birth. You be born here in Puerto Rico, you're American citizen. As simple as that. Why are we have to be so different from others? Why can't we be proud of being American citizen and just get the, oh yeah, you're a colony, a colonized American citizen. People, that's what you're proud of? Help out a hand here. Tell the president of the United States, we want statehood. We want the same privilege as everybody else. Because this is all going to happen. Every time there's a disaster in Puerto Rico, everybody's already ready with their pocket to pull it in their money. Okay? For, for Maria, there was a postman who went to jail. He was taking these these machines that you install and you could light up your house or whatever. They're expensive. They're around $600. I don't know how much is in the States, but over here is expensive. It's $600. It could be from $600 to $1,000. So they were sending them from the States for their parents and for their family. And when they would call, hey, how come you haven't let me know that if you got your equipment? And they would say, we never got it. We never got it. My mother, she wanted to send me money through the mail. I said, no. Don't send anything through the mail. Wait till Western Union is working. I'll call you up. I'll let you know that Western Union is working. Then you send it. But you might need it now. I said, no, don't worry about it. We okay. We got water. We have everything. And the rest, well, the family was going out looking for it. I didn't, but I was responsible to cook. I was responsible to fill those tanks of water. And I was responsible to wash with my hands. That I had to put antibiotics in my hand because I get like an infection in my fingers when I use the soap. So what happens? I got like 2 times. I had that. But I didn't stop. I stopped one day. I say, well, for 1 or 2 days, I'm not going to wash clothes until it got better. Then I would go right back, even though the wound is still there, and I will wash those clothes. People wants to work. People wants to do better, but the government here don't let us. And the governor over there in the States don't let us either. We're screwed. Actually screwed. So what do? Sit back and take it, because we can't do much. We can't do much. Just express ourselves, and that's what I'm trying to do. Express myself. I want the people in the States. If you really, really proud who you are, American. Yes, American. And I'm proud to be an American citizen also. I'm proud that I was born in the United States. Why? Because now I have 2 languages. I got the English and the Spanish. It was a blessing. And I can't complain about the United States because when I caught my polio, they gave me the whole total treatment. When I got out of those hospitals, I was able to do everything. I do it in my house. I wash clothes. I wash dishes. I cook. I clean. I do everything. Plus, I do what you see right here, gardening. That's my mint, by the way. So, people, if you are proud, all I'm asking you is to, all I'm asking you is to tell the government in the United States, those people in the island are also American citizens. They have the right to become a state. They have the right to feel proud to be an American citizen. We have the right. And if you treat your brother, because we are brothers of yours, because you're a state and we want to be a state. We're brothers. We're both American citizens as birth. So, I call it. If you really, really love your people, love your Americans, give us a hand. Give us a hand. Talk to Trump. Send them letters. Says, look, those people are suffering too much. It's time to change. It's time to give statehood to Puerto Rico. As simple as that. Because while we don't have no government, I call it, when we don't have statehood, we're going to live this misery. That's all to it. God bless you all. Until next time. Bye-bye.